Well, I mean, and you showed up with this new motorhome that you didn't have last year, so you must be doing well when it comes to the financial part. So, all right, good to deal. That's a good thing. Right on.
Bank has lots of money.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's all I need to
know what to do.
Yeah.
Feed the cat. Clean the litter box. Where is Odin?
You want to buy something? Don't forget to use my affiliate link.
You know what you need, Tom? You
My
need
affiliate.
all your
Odin
people.
flag.
Oh, you just gotta tell the bouge people
I
they'll
have
make it.
a HOBOTECH flag hanging over there.
Right.
Wait, why don't you hey Mills, why don't you find him a cat made like your dog?
There you go.
Right?
He needs to have a wooden Odin.
Right? Well,
like his Benny the dog. You just have Odin made out of wood.
He's not wooden, he's just float friendly. That's, you know.
Oh, float friendly.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Poor Benny.
We love that dog.
Yeah.
That's my favorite camp dog.
Benny the wooden
You know,
dog.
riding across the box the other day, there was somebody walking a dog and looked exactly like Benny.
That's
Same
funny.
color markings and
Same
everything.
markings and
Somebody sprinkled some pixie dust on the wood. Made it.
He's a real dog now.
real.
I'm a real dog.
They weren't dragging him, were they?
He's not.
No, it was
It
Liam.
doesn't land in the fire. Yes, it does. But you have to stick your hand in it.
Googly eye on it?
That's what she said.
You gotta stick your hand in it. All of a sudden, it's animated will do tricks for you.
She said that too.
We're talking of a net.
Alright.
Go greetings.
I always do the greetings.
Yeah, now you can see you from across the field.
Is that what we're gonna do tonight? Pass the mitt so everyone can have a chance to talk, or
Yeah. it's like AA, right? You
Yeah.
get the mitt, you can talk, tell us your story.
You can make an Odin oven mitt.
Yeah, everybody's putting their hands up Odin's. Meanwhile, people around the world.
Oh my god. Make his mouth talk to his
That's a
ass.
great idea, actually.
Don't forget to change my litter box.
Oh wow. It's gotta be made of that same kind of
empty
like
my
hair
litter
looking
box.
Yeah.
material along like that.
Until it gets in your food.
Oh
Then you have
man.
a-
Terrible.
Just more fiber.
Just more fiber. Yeah, that's funny.
Where all the kids at?
They got a kitten.
watching?
Oh, that's right. They got a new toy.
So the boys are watching WWE on the TV inside, and then the girls are all playing with the kitten.
And Pat's Pat.
And Pat's taking a nap.
Pat's Pat. That's what I said. That's my point. Well, Kevin is
Either
very
taking a nap or
cute
watching
too.
motocross, one or the other.
A little late for a nap.
Not for Pat.
Not for Pat.
Yeah, roll some up chairs, roll back over here.
Oh, okay.
I guess anytime's a good time for a nap, huh?
It's a hobby for you. He does it.
He's making a career. He's making a career out of his hobby.
I hate these blinking SOS.
Sort out as a spare time thing.
You
Behind you over here.
gotta call your little buddy.
What are we looking for?
He's looking for chairs.
Oh,
Line it up over there.
shining in
He
everybody's
got
face.
one too here. We're all
All right,
good.
I think Russ is covering
I
it.
tried
Trying
some.
to blind everybody.
Did you forgive me for that?
Oh, yeah. The other one, I couldn't get out of it.
And then this one's available because it's my chair.
Yeah. It was a bright night last
Both of
night.
these chairs are mine. What about that one? But you got two chairs here that are mine, I know, besides this one, which is also mine.
Are you sure?
I got three chairs here, okay?
Do you shuffle between them through the night or?
Well, it depends.
That tater's already cooked. I'm just warming it back up.
Is that legal?
Twice baked, huh?
Twice baked.
Twice baked. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's where.
Party foul. Party foul.
Can't put a potato that's already been cooked in the fire.
Well, thankfully for us.
Okay.
We have
I'll remember that next time.
We'll let it go this time.
It probably is looking at BYOB.
I knew what the polls are.
Well, tell us the story, Russ.
Once upon a time, there was a trucker named Stan.
Trucker named Stan? Cool.
Yeah.
This is no starting that too
Forgot
good.
his coffee cup at home. Don't tell that
Jen?
story.
Give me the mitten. I got my turn to talk.
No.
Need that mitten. Yo,
The mitten's supposed to
Keep
talk.
the mitten.
yo, a lot of you
Don't
fucking
give it
disappointed the shit out of me this year.
I need to talk about it.
Off limits.
You gonna
Oh,
bring
I
it
don't
in?
think the mitten
Want me to come
will
get
stop
it?
you.
Oh, I'm trying to. But every time he talks, I'm just gonna.
Oh, you're gonna be the
Oh,
I'm
interpreter.
gonna be
You're gonna interpret.
It's gonna be my stand puppet.
Stand
It's missing the bottle, though.
That's
It's not as good as that other puppet, but you know.
I gotta say though, you to see you and Tom and when people make puppets of people, that's like the ultimate flattery though.
Oh, yeah.
You're known by people at that point. You know, that's cool, man.
Camo Dave.
He showed me that shit. I was laughing so hard when I saw it.
I remember the live stream with Camo
Oh,
Dave.
it's good though. Like I know Bob probably hates it too.
I have got to look that up yet.
Didn't that
He
guy
doesn't really
die
have
here?
much of a
Yeah.
humor. He doesn't have a
He had a
funny
heart
humor.
attack. Yeah. He
He flew
did
all
make
the
it
way
out
out
to
here.
Quartzsite finally that year.
He
Yeah.
flew out here.
Yeah, he came
And
out
hung
to
out with
Quartzsite.
Lori Eden.
Puppets died?
Well, yeah, Camo Dave.
Come on,
He
Dave.
flew out here and
Puppets
hung out with
wasn't
Lori
Camo
Eden.
Yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't. No.
Oh, okay.
Vlogger
Vlog. Yeah,
Puppets was the guy from San Diego.
that's right. That's right.
Now, Camo Dave died.
The Camo Dave showed it on. That's where
Vlogger
I
Puppets
watched
is
it.
still
Camo
very
Dave,
much
he
alive.
was
Oh,
the,
yeah.
He still makes videos,
reporter.
man.
He was the Quartzsite reporter.
Right. Well,
No,
no,
man,
this
no
is the
bad
He
Quartzsite
flew out
report.
here. He got that
Nomad
shot, and
reporter.
he
He
died.
basically reported everybody's all the
basically-
YouTube
It
channel
said he was
Basically,
healthy.
He was TMZ for the Nomads.
of the YouTube community. Yeah.
He jogged
He
every
never
day and
came out
everything.
here
He
and
was
met up
healthy.
with the
He
community.
did once.
He did it. Yeah, the
Missed
year
the
before
time.
he died.
He
But
came out,
he always was
it way
watching
too
the
early.
Nomad
It was in
videos and then
December.
commenting on everybody's.
He wanted to do
This
it.
guy broke up with her, and they're going, forgetting about it, and doing the homesteading thing. And he
Like a
kept.
reality
yeah.
show.
He basically
He was
gathered all the YouTube channel, Nomad channel information, and made it as a
TMZ.
news source. TMZ,
Nomads,
right?
yeah.
You're right. Not the community though, just the YouTube Nomad community,
Wow.
which has really dropped off. That
Yeah, it's not what it used to be.
no,
It's all asleep or comatose, I should say.
well, I think it ran its course with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
It kind of really peaked, and now it's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of events didn't happen this year. A lot of people didn't come this year to Quartzsite. They stayed in Texas or Oklahoma or someplace like that.
I think they're burning
They're
all
going
the
to
black
Florida.
off that kettle.
Is that a brand new kettle?
Tom, can you do that?
I'll try.
Turn the
Pick the
kettle.
kettle up and
No,
rotate it 360 or one.
I think she's got it.
Yeah, I got the. You want to try it?
The master.
Oh, I got the stir
You
thing.
got to have the mitten master.
Oh, be careful, because those legs are in the grate.
Oh, you got the.
I didn't know which Tommy was
That's what I
after.
went back. I went back to get the ladle.
Ladle, ladle, ladle.
Ladle, ladle, ladle. I
It's
made
dreidel,
it out
dreidel,
of
dreidel.
stainless steel.
Oh, okay. Here, I'm sitting between two guys. I can care less.
I know.
Sounds like a meat sandwich.
Ladle, ladle, ladle. I made it out of-
Kirby time. As my pants are falling off.
All
I
right.
washed them and now they're all saggy.
I got it all on film, too.
Now they don't stand up by themselves.
Ooh, it's already boiling on that side now.
On one side it is.
I told you,
Yeah.
it doesn't take as much heat as you think.
Cast iron is a wonderful thing.
This
Yes,
great
it is.
thing is really making me nervous and it's wobbling as I'm stirring.
It's not.
It's not gonna
It's
fall.
not going anywhere.
And the legs are literally stuck in
I've already
in
had
the
chili.
grate.
It ain't
It's not
moving.
going
It's
anywhere.
not going to fall over. That great thing is a lot bigger than that Dutch oven.
Well, it has legs that are stuck
Pull it
into
on
the
all the
grate
way.
and can't move.
But the grate,
Well, he said while he's stirring it, it's wiggling.
he's
I'm like,
worried the
it's
grate
not
is going to collapse.
Now where do I put this?
Well, Stan said he can stand on it.
On my table.
So I'm sure it's
Tom,
fine.
Tom, right there's a pie tin.
Oh, look. Oh,
We
look.
can wash the pie tin later.
How about that?
I mean, it's not sterile, but it's not.
Wash.
Wash
Gotta wash it.
It's okay that it's
Which
not
one are we
sterile.
doing?
I washed my dishes today, this morning.
There you go. See, my friend's charging too. Where's your flat? Jen has your picture, Jen. Here.
You wanted your
Yes.
drink back, right? Dirt. I finished one.
That's why they died down.
I saw his there and I thought it was mine.
You gave me this puzzled look like.
You gotta say touche, because you know it's right. Yeah. Accidents. Well, usually infection. You know, so we're, yeah, stuff that we're pretty lucky to be about.
Pilot here. So you're the one piloting that?
The power paraglider? Yeah, this morning.
How long you been doing it?
He's a kamikaze pilot.
Over 10 years.
One
Really?
way to-
Yeah.
You got to have a light. Do you need pilots?
No. For that. It's considered an ultralight, so there's no. The regulations are you can't fly over habitations and groups of people,
Yeah. Like
and
a
there
drone.
are limits on the weight and can't carry a passenger and
That's why
things
you
like
fly
that.
out here.
5 gallons of fuel.
Between
so-
RVs.
Are we considered a group?
Between habitation.
Over. I was never over vegetation, over people, or
We are
Well,
or
that's
vegetarian.
groups of
different.
people.
They're
Some of us are vegetation.
It was a little close this morning, but
But I was not over the top of you. Just I may have been
That's
right
true, it
next to
wasn't.
you.
I swear you're taking off
about
from my
6
bedroom.
feet.
It sounds
Pretty
like
close.
Just
We
step
were all
outside and
scattered.
save you.
I was like, oh, that's a deep leaving from my bedroom.
Yeah. I'm launching right off your roof,
Launching right off
Big
his
grin.
roof. Yeah.
using it like a giant aircraft carrier.
Yeah, catapult.
I heard him.
Yeah, do
If I need that drop off the edge to gain the extra airspeed.
I don't care what they say. It was awesome to watch you. So.
Yeah, it was.
So what's considered an inhabited area? I mean, isn't this desert
He
inhabited?
just needs a net.
Well, like a if I went over a trailer park, or an apartment
You mean really low,
complex.
A
No,
development
I can't fly over them at all.
Really?
Right.
So you couldn't fly over town?
Really, no, I can't get near the Big Ten or over town. That's
How
not
about,
legal.
surveillance blimps. Looks like you were heading right for it.
Oh, that was way far away. I never even made it.
That's even
I made it
further,
to
huh?
just the north edge of Plamosa South. I didn't make it. It looks a lot. You look at it and go, well, he's all the way over by that mountain.
You are
I never got close to the mountain. I never even got on the other side of the highway.
Honestly, because they just
Other side.
It's just the
How
way.
much altitude? You just, yeah, that was my next question.
I can go to 17,000 feet if it's legal. Almost 18,000. I never go that high.
It's limited on the amount of fuel he has.
I was going to say that.
and the amount of oxygen you can breathe.
Because you're
Right, and oxygen.
It's going up and up and up. It's
Your climb rate, I'm sure you have all that.
But the reality is, over 500 feet, because
But
you're
the
only
beauty is
going
he can glide back.
28 miles an hour,
You've got another
over
Chinese
500
lander.
feet, you feel like you're almost, it's just plodding along so
Yep.
slowly.
Correct.
And in particular here, when you get over 300 feet, there's a pretty good breeze blowing up there. So I was going 40 miles an hour to the south, but when I turned around, I was coming 20 now.
Barely see.
So those are 20 mile an hour wind, 400 feet above us.
You come down a little bit, there's not as much.
Yeah, and that was one of the reasons I came back and landed. Is the inversion layer, the cold air that sits along the ground that forms at night. We get a cold air because once the Earth loses all of its heat from the sun, it just becomes a big cold sink, and the air next to it becomes colder. So we get a cold layer of air along the ground. So what happens is that air is blown over that cold air, and over time it'll break through it, and then finally we feel the wind blow. You're like, hey, the wind just came up. No, the inversion layer broke down and let the actual wind that was always blowing come to the ground. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm up here going, if I keep flying much longer, I'm going to have to be landing in a 20 mile an hour wind. So when I landed, it was only blowing about 3 on the ground, but it was 20 up there.
It's got a power on.
Well, you just think about that kind of thing. When you're flying, you're like, hey, there is a layer, and once that layer breaks down, you're going to be in trouble. So let's get back home.
I got
The
scallions.
more power you have,
Oh.
like video games, you're sitting there playing and you've got a car that has 800 horsepower, yeah, you can power through stuff, right? Whereas you get a Gran Turismo, and you go get some little, 67 horsepower little Fiat or something. Try racing them. They're hard to win on because they don't have the horsepower. So you can't make up the horsepower. You actually have to drive
The thing is,
with the plane. As long as if you have enough horsepower, you can horsepower yourself out of anything.
but
with those things, they don't have a lot of horsepower, so you got to think about
No,
all this other stuff that's overpowering. You're on a jet, you're doing 800 miles an hour.
the wing is
Direction
okay.
and
I don't.
horsepower.
It is good. Thank you very much.
The wing is designed around a specific speed. I cannot make the wing go any faster than 28 miles an hour. So I can't dive it down and make it go
Homemade.
faster.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I have no. I don't have any pitch control.
So
I made it for.
My only control is to come off the power and descend, or come on the power and climb. I can't push the stick
Right, so your power
wing over. I can turn side to side, but I can't all of a sudden push the stick forward and dive and gain airspeed.
Yeah, there's a lot of hunkies in
World War II Mustang.
So you're coming down fast.
Well, if I shut the engine down, I will descend at 300 feet a minute. But right before I hit the ground, I'll hit the brakes, slow it down, use that energy of descent and forward motion to slow the descent down and slow my airspeed, and then land. So I can still, even though I'm descending at 300 feet a minute, I can flare at a specific time, and then that will be 0 airspeed and 0 descent, and just plop on the ground. The biggest danger with the wind when it's doing that, when that ground, that air mass hits the ground as an object, it starts to roll over the ground, because the ground is a fixed object, and the wind rolling over it starts a rolling motion. When it's up above it, it's laminar. It's just moving in air. So it's smooth air. But once it hits the ground, it's going to start to roll.
I didn't see you. I didn't see you.
Oh, we heard about that.
He was spitting it out. He's like, oh.
Yeah, my landing was I had no
He had nothing to do.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm at 20 miles an hour wind. If I knew once that 20 mile an hour wind hit the ground, it's very rough. So that's one. Another thing you have to think about.
He's got toast in his mouth. He's eating toast.
On YouTube.
I mean, I learned. How did I learn this? From years of flying.
Just like glub, 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 glub.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've been up flying and going.
I posted
oh,
one the day before of them taking off.
Kept flying, and I'm like,
I had
oh my gosh, I'm
58
coming into
days,
land and it's bumpy.
staying at 1,400
And I asked the guy, he then explained
They did a
to
good job
me
narrating and everything.
wind hitting the ground rolling.
I didn't know half that stuff.
And that's what I learned because somebody else told me that.
Yeah, it helps if you can add some information.
Why
to
you swing a
it.
light
It makes it more interesting.
'Cause I don't know nothing about that.
Instead of like, oh, there it goes. Oh, now it's high. Oh, you get lower. Hit that tree.
What do you need?
I'm gonna paint these fuckers fluorescent orange.
Oh boy, got a bird's eye view of a cat's ass in the moonlight here.
Like Dago, right?
Italian?
That's good stuff.
No, day glow, not
Oh,
Dago.
Dago.
You're gonna paint him Italian?
I thought he was Dago.
Yeah, you're back from East, that's why. Every call him Dago. Love
So you want my light now?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't just come off of
We got the YouTube stars, both of them bent over there.
here. I'll turn it on.
Did you check
Well,
the temperature?
No,
How
but it's
that light works? You gave it to me.
So if you know, this the great Snaznack's in front of me.
I know that
HOBOTECH is sitting across over there.
cool dude gave this to me
He's the
last
one
year.
stirring the chili
Right?
earlier. And that's Russ RV. That's Russ's.
Right on.
That's the sound of your
You're watching my
Mercedes
video of
makes.
him me flying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came buzzing right
Is that what your Mercedes sounds like, Russ?
Yeah.
Oh, I have. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
It
can
is,
see you having a
it is
blast.
definitely the fun ride to have.
There was no sound like that.
Were you here when I was flying my drone around?
Oh yeah, that thing was
Yeah.
kicking butt.
So I kind of did that for a long time, and that's when I'd done paramotoring before. And that's what got me. I was flying the drone like that, and I'm like, why am I messing with this drone? I can get in a paramotor and fly the same way I am through the bushes and stuff. So that's what got me. I didn't do it for a few years because I had one, and it became a mechanical nightmare. It was like every time I went and flew it, something would break and something would happen, and I would have been wrenching and waiting for parts and spending money on all this and that. I just got kind of burned out of it. It was fun, but then the expense and the hassle of fixing afterwards didn't make up for the amount of fun. So then I decided, well, I looked into it again, and they really upped the reliability of the engines and the parachute technology, the gliders that we use. The technology really increased, and I was kind of like, maybe I'll get back into it. And I'm really happy with it now. I've really had a good time. I've been flying this system for over a year and have about 200 hours, and I really had very little problems. Actually, no problem. Well, a little one. I had a cracking of the exhaust, but I had a guy MIG weld it and did a great job welding it, so I haven't had that problem. But everything else is just little maintenance things. I tore it down and decarbonized the system and put new rings in it and things like that. Just normal maintenance you have to do on it.
That's a two-stroke, right?
Yeah, it's a two-stroke.
Because even your gas was green.
Yeah, it's got an oil mixture in it.
The sound.
Yeah. It's got that two-stroke with a tune pipe sound.
What's the horsepower on it?
Yeah, the power to weight ratio. Just trying to.
So it's BYOB, bring your own bowl for the chili, which is just about done. We have to later.
So I'm gonna have to go get a bowl, eh?
Get a bowl.
Good thing I did my dishes this morning.
Bowl, man.
You ate the chili. I had too much pizza.
Wait a minute, it's your birthday and you got
I only had
everybody?
2 pieces.
That's the way it works, yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
had 3, 4.
So I got
3 or 4.
dinner bought for me.
I got 2 more back at the shack,
Lunch,
though.
I guess.
So I can have
How was that
either
taco
breakfast or
Oh,
lunch
it's good.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite good.
That'll have to. That's another thing on
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
list.
go get a
I'd
bowl.
rather have that than
There's
grab
a
a pizza.
conversation
For years,
at the
I've come out
fire.
here, but I've never
HOBOTECH's
gone to the
birthday tonight,
restaurants
gonna
in
have some
town. Everybody
chili.
talks about, oh, this
So I
is
gotta get a
good and
bowl.
that is good. So this